What you saying, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be focusing on a video of how to rank up quickly on Black Ops 4. Before we start, I just want to say a quick shout out to Render Forest. They are the people that created my new intro that I've got here. If you go and have a little look at their website, you can make one just like that. I'll leave the link down in the description below. A quick note on the gameplay. This is a hardcore game I played using the Vapor XKG. The reason I was playing hardcore is because, in my opinion, that is the best way to get gold in your camos, and at the time I was hunting gold for this camo, as you could probably guess. Another quick thing you probably have realised, but I always record my games back in theatre because I'm one of these people that if I press record and play the game, I don't know what it is, but I'm much better when the cameras aren't rolling, if that makes any sense. But yeah, this is on theatre, and let's get on with the video. Right, the first tip I got is challenges. On this game, it's so important you keep up to date with your challenges. This year on Black Ops 4 they've made it super easy for you to keep an eye on your challenges. If you go into the challenge tab, you can see the most recent ones you've got near to completion, so it'll be very easy to see what you need to get. On this Call of Duty they have made it so easy for you to be able to keep an eye on what challenges you've got. If you go into the challenges section on the main menu, it shows you the top 10 I believe, but you're nearest to complete. So if you have a little look at that, a lot of challenges just come naturally throughout the game, and then you'll have ones close to completion, and if you keep an eye on all them, you get a lot of extra XP on top of your games, which will help you to level up quicker. This one isn't massively important, but if you can get your hands on some double XP tokens, that would be perfect. Obviously you don't need it hugely to level up, but it'll help you massively. Every year Call of Duty team up with a company to give you double XP tokens. This year it is Monster Energy. So if you go into any shop locally, a Tesco's, or if you're in America or Walmart, and you buy a Monster Energy can, once you open up the can, a little bit of a code pops up, and if you put that into the Monster Energy website linked with Call of Duty, you will get 15 minutes free XP I believe. If you buy a pack, I think it's 45 minutes, but each can equals to 15 minutes, and obviously that all adds up. But right, going on to my next point, it is variety. You need to use a variety of weapons. Obviously if you're not as good at some weapons, don't use it, because if your KD is awful, you're going to be losing out on a lot of kills if you use a weapon you're not comfortable with. For example, I'm not very good with snipers, so I'm not going to use it. But also this links into challenges as well. Every weapon on the game comes with a ton of challenges, and obviously as I said earlier, challenges equates to XP, and XP equates to you leveling up just as quick as you want to. And with these guns you want to be trying to get as many headshots as you can. Obviously don't be going out your way to get a headshot if it's going to lose you the gunfight, because you're going to be getting more deaths and you're going to be again losing out on a lot of kills, which means losing out on XP. But when you get headshots, obviously you unlock different camos, and also with camos it unlocks a lot of challenges you can get for them camos. And just my advice, if you want to get headshots easily, probably you go into the hardcore, because it is very easy to get headshots on that game mode. One thing you can notice here is a bit of a trend. The trend being most of your XP comes from challenges, and you can unlock a lot of challenges in this new game. For my next point is score streaks. You want to be using score streaks you can easily access, because they come with a lot of points. Let me tell you about the UAV, for example, that I like to run. The UAV is very easy to get. Obviously you earn XP just by calling the thing in, and also it helps your team win, and if you help your team win you get bonus XP if you win the game, which is obviously really helpful. And besides, who doesn't like winning, right? What I like to do is I like to run a UAV with the counter UAV, because obviously the counter UAV does effectively the same thing, but I also like to leave the third slot free for a kill streak, so that way I can also rack up the kills and also work towards my next score streaks. Obviously that's just what I like to do. What you want to do is highly down to you. It is a very debatable sort of thing, but I do highly recommend running the UAV, at least just for the pure XP you do gain off of that. My last point, and possibly one of the biggest, is choose wisely what game mode that you may use. Obviously speaking, you could play whatever game mode you have the most fun with, but if you're purely looking just to rank up quickly, some game modes are definitely better than others. The best game mode for XP will actually be Search and Destroy, but obviously if you're not confident in Search and Destroy, you're going to spend a lot of time just spectating other players, and obviously you want to be in the game and getting kills and earning them score streaks to get you as much XP as possible. So if you take away Search and Destroy from the occasion, the game mode you want to be playing for pure XP will be Control, which is new to the game obviously. Control is a brand new game mode implemented into Black Ops 4, which honestly I believe is the best game mode in the game, full stop. Forget about the XP, just in general, the way it flows, everything. You've got capture 2 points, and you're also battling with a certain amount of lives your team can have, but I'm sure you guys probably know how Control works by now. I put together a little experiment and I played 20 games of Control, and if I averaged it all out completely, the average XP per minute was 994. Now if you put together the time that you play in Control and how long the game goes on for, with all the kills and all the action flying around, and you can play a possible 5 rounds maximum, that is a phenomenal amount of XP. Now that's all the pointers and advice I have for you today, and at the time of recording I'm currently just past 3rd Disease 20, I believe, so the game's been out for 2.5 weeks, so that is not bad going, and I've literally followed all of these pointers I've given you today. Now what I want you guys to do is I want you to comment down below in the comment section what you think that I've missed in this, and what you think personally makes you a lot of XP. All work together in this. Also stick your level down there, let me know how you're doing, let me know how you're doing this new Call of Duty and what you think of Black Ops 4 so far. That's all I have for you this video. I'll be back soon. If you could please like and subscribe. Obviously I'm a new channel, so I'm really trying to work my way up there and just interact with the Black Ops community, really, and the gaming community in general. If you could spare a single subscribe, that would be absolutely perfect, because obviously I'm new to this whole environment. I'd like to build a little base and start interacting with you guys, really. I hope that this information did actually help and you can go away and take something from this and level up a little bit quicker. But yeah, thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. See you later.